Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ here with my bros Jeremy and Bears.
Hola!
What's good?
Bringing you another weekly recap of this week's Legends of Tomorrow. Tonight's episode was called The Magnificent Eight. Roll the clip!
The team travels to Salvation, Dakota in 1871 to hide out from the hunters. While Rip decides the next move, the rest of the team goes into town. Rory integrates himself back into the team and goes to make sure they don't mess up the timeline. Smart and Stein end up starting a bar fight, which is then stopped by Jonah Hex. He deduces that the team are time travelers and reveals that he once fought alongside Rip in years past. Kendra gets flashbacks of one of her previous lives and goes to investigate it with Sarah, while Ray and the rest of the team head back to town to defend it against the Stillwater gang. Ray becomes the new sheriff, and they're able to scare the Stillwater gang away after Snart shoots at them. Kendra and Sarah follow her visions to an old woman who turns out to be Kendra from that time period. She tells 2016 Kendra about losing her own Carter, aka Hannibal Hawks, and warns her not to love a different man, as it always ends in tragedy. The team goes after the Stillwater gang and captures their leader, Jebediah, but Jackson is apprehended as they escape. The team sets up a quick draw duel between Rip and Jebediah to barter for Jackson's life. Rip wins, but the hunters arrive before the team can leave. Epic battle! Nick kicking one hunter's ass. Sarah, Kendra, Firestorm, Snart, doing their parts. Ray was tiny and rode right through one of them. That was brutal. They defeat the hunters, but not before they learn that the Time Masters have sent the Pilgrim to erase them from the timeline. Stein helps a woman named Sarah by curing her son Herbert from an illness. Our legends went to the wild, wild west. Jonah Hex. We should have seen more of him, but there's always the next time. Our legends look like they're in a lot of trouble. They're going to be going back in time to save their past selves. Could they make it so that Laurel never died on Arrow? Are we finally gonna see Barry? It's all about time. Can they save themselves? Will anyone die? Crypto! Wave Rider! Boom!
Oh man, okay, so one sentence.
John Wayne.
Jonah Hex.
The Hunted.
Nice.
Where do we start off? Rory's
John.
back on the team.
Oh yeah.
There we
okay.
go.
was about
He's
to say-
actually dressed up as his old self, and he's helping them explore the 1870s. Is that what it was?
Yes.
So that they could kind of like be out of the time loop and stay off the hunters like radar. Is
Yeah.
that what they went there for?
Yeah.
Or was it because of
It's called a temporal blind spot. Those fragments in time.
or maybe it was Rip's soft spot that brought him there.
Ah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I thought they were gonna freaking Brokeback Mountain this.
Wow.
So everybody always wants to play cowboy, and that was a perfect time for them to finally, cross something off their bucket list. So
Yeah.
they go into town, and of course they get into a bar fight, and that whole thing just played out so hilariously. The person that started it really was Stein, trying
Yeah.
to protect the lady,
Yep.
and then shot the dude, and then just freaking all out chaos. And then who shows up? Do it in your most Western accent.
Jonah Hex.
John Wayne.
That's all I got. John Wayne.
And it turns out that he had this bromance with Rip when he came to that time zone at one point, and he actually named his son Jonas after him because they had become such good buddies. I don't really remember the reason why he was there in the first place. It's just that he actually grew to love the place,
Ah.
and
I think he said in the show, didn't he?
it went over my head. All I know is that he was there. They became bros, and he kind of didn't want to leave because like he liked how it felt to be like a hero, because there's always some sort of danger. Yeah, he had to leave because he would no longer be a time master. What would you guys have done? Would you guys have stayed, or would you guys have left? Because you would end up, and I'm saying take for the position he's in right now. He's not a time master anymore, so
It's a hard
He would
choice.
never
'cause-
see his wife and kid again.
yeah,
if he stayed.
that's the thing.
but he can't just go get his wife and then come back to the time period.
Why would you want that?
Yeah.
Why would you want that for a family?
Danger.
Because
Yes,
danger.
it's fun to be heroic in the westerns.
Yeah.
But realistically, people
like laser
didn't really clean themselves too much back then. Illness is running rampant. Your kid could get shot at any time. They do
Yeah.
something wrong.
I see you, but all I hear is the pew pew. I don't know.
That'll be the last thing you hear before you have to bury your kid too.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, you got me there. Now I'm second thinking it, but still, it'd be cool to be out in the West. Yeah, so Ray is randomly appointed the new sheriff in town. Kendra and Sarah go off to meet the big lady, who we'll talk about more later. Stein is trying to fix the little kid because he got sick. What was his name? Casper. Let's call him Casper.
I wrote it down.
Herbert.
Okay, yeah. Let's call him Herbert. Herbert was very sick, and Stein he felt like he needed to help him. And then Jax freaking gets himself caught by the Stillwater gang. And then they get the leader, who is...
Stillwater.
That's what his name?
Yeah, Stillwater.
All right. Yeah, they do a duel between Rip and him. We already knew who was going to win there.
Yeah.
But
I thought he got shot.
Rip?
Yeah, I thought he took a bullet.
Maybe he had
armor.
The vest, it was armor.
Maybe he did. Bitch, I'm from the future.
Yeah.
Makes sense if you think about it.
Yeah.
Right then and there, we finally get the most awaited thing that we've been waiting for. That's redundant what I just said. But the hunters, lasers, battle. But then they get taken out. I think Ray, I could have sworn he flew his suit through one of them. Did you see
Yes,
that?
he did.
Yeah.
That was I was like, what the I never seen Ray actually kill somebody like that.
Well, Mick said that they're bounty hunters. They're willing to kill anything.
Yeah, I guess.
So they had to do that.
And then he shoved the freaking blade down the dude's shoulder.
Yeah.
Ouch. And then he said, Pilgrim's coming for you guys. And I was like,
yeah, Omega Protocol.
Yeah.
Oh. Mick is like, oh, we're all effed. She's going to jack us all up. And she's not going to jack us all up here. She's going to jack us all up when we're kids.
She's going to come back in time and kill all our children.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jonah Hex is like, you want to stay? He did the whole, what do you call it again?
I can't quit you.
Yes, exactly. Brokeback Mountain it. And then Rip was like, nah, I got to go, man. And then Stein cures. You think that's going to have a repercussion that he cured Herb?
No.
I call him Herb. Hopefully it doesn't. But yeah.
It doesn't.
You sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
Okay. So make it.
We'll see.
Because even Stein called it out. He's like, we are not very good at this thing, changing the timeline. But yeah, that makes sense.
His name is Herbert Gregory Wells or Herbert George Wells. H.G. Wells.
Oh,
famous writer.
Shoot.
Oh, brain fart.
I didn't know his last name was Wells. Whoa, what the fudge?
Well, you didn't know his name was Wells until that last part.
Ah.
Damn, Bears. Picking out stuff that we should have known this.
I know. My gosh.
But yeah, so he saves him. Everybody's okay. Get back on the ship. Oh, Kendra. We forgot to talk about her.
Kendra.
Kendra met Kendra.
Yeah, that is trippy.
Was she upset that she ended up like that?
As an old lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because she said
can't
she
say
fell in
she
love with
was.
somebody else, right?
Yeah. But times a change, y'all. Maybe that lifetime she couldn't find love. Maybe. I don't know.
She said
they're destined to break apart from the loved ones.
who was the guy that she fell in love with again?
It was Hannibal. That was Carter's name then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hannibal
Hawk.
Hawks.
Yeah, she's just been living there all alone, I guess, until she dies. Yeah, she did kind of like just put a new perspective for her. I'd never seen her actually give a heart to heart with anybody. Ever since she came back from the dead, she's always kind of been not empty, but just not as open, I guess, because she's always like something's missing.
Yeah.
But she's helped break the barrier between him and Rory, and then now she's giving Kendra the advice to like live her own life. I like this. Instead of being mad all the time, she's actually like, she actually did mean what she said the last episode. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I want to see if there's still hope for people.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they decide to head. Where the hell did they decide to head? Oh, they got to go back in time. That's right. They got to go save whoever that kid was that the lady was in.
1990.
Yeah. Who do you think that was? Do you guys think that was Rory?
Nah,
The
I
kid?
think it was
Ray?
yeah, Ray.
Oh,
Oh,
so
shoot,
he's
what if
saving
his-
himself.
What if his brother dies?
What if? Yeah, she mistakes him for. If she mistakes him for Sydney.
That'd be messed up. Easter eggs before we get into all that.
The only Easter egg I caught was a Men in Black Easter egg.
Go ahead. I didn't catch that one. What was that?
When Snart asked Rip if he has like a device that erases memory.
Oh yeah.
Well, you also caught the H.G. Wells thing. I didn't know that.
That
Yeah,
too.
that's yours.
John Wayne.
Yeah.
John Wayne. Yeah. Enigma was mentioned. Is that?
No,
your
yeah. I
plan?
think he didn't. He meant that as in like I'm also like a mystery, but we're just gonna make the freaking relation to freaking Edward Enigma just cause bears.
would the bar fight be like a small Easter egg? It's super classic with
yeah.
the piano playing.
It's It's a cliche.
Can't quit, you rip.
It's an Easter egg.
I only had one issue with this episode. Jonah Hex, he was there, but he could have been more.
I see what you're saying.
We didn't see what Jonah Hex was known for. We just saw a character in his likeness show up, and who knew Rip Hunter. We didn't see anything that made Jonah Hex any special, or even like make him identify as like the comic book character everybody loved.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. He was more of like a just side character. Like he was there just because he was there.
Yeah.
I was hoping like maybe it would be like something a little bit more like, I guess, treacherous as far as them going there. Like something, because even the hunters were kind of just like, oh, they're dead.
Yeah, I expect a little more fight with the hunters.
Yeah.
That would have been cool if it was like them giving them a hard time there. The Stillwater gang was like not the primary thing. Like they take them out real quick, and then the hunters are what kind of, and we get to see what's his name, like Jonah Hex actually do like something crazy, but we didn't. He got a laser gun and didn't really
Cool.
We didn't really get to see it
Souvenir.
because he's supposed to be like this badass marksman, right?
Yeah.
And we didn't really get to see it. So
No. Well, snark shoot, but
yeah. Well, what was a city that they're trying to protect? Not the.
Salvation.
What was it? No. Well, what was the other one that they mentioned?
Calvert or something, Oklahoma.
What else?
that's all I got.
Jack's turn ghetto. I'm just kidding. There's
that-
no Easter egg.
Is that it?
I'm a little amused how Jack is able to wander around in the Middle West without anybody calling him out for being black.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're just Salvation's an open town. I guess. I don't know.
There are some things that back in that day was not very nice. Like
Yes.
women had a place, and it was definitely not outside the house kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
God help you if you were colored.
That's true. Maybe he just the complexion because he's not that dark. Maybe they just thought that he was like a Native American. That
Even so, isn't that, don't they not like?
Yeah, they don't
Native-
like Indians.
Yeah,
They definitely
so-
do not like Indians.
Oh, maybe they just want to roll with the crew that was hanging out with one.
Wow.
They're like, oh, they're crazy.
That's racist.
See, they kind of cared because if that's the weird thing, and they just didn't say nothing because they didn't know who the hell he was rolling with. Like, oh, he's rolling with them. Maybe something wrong with them. Is there anything
Not
else?
gonna lie though, I would really kind of, sort of, maybe potentially a little bit want to be in a bar brawl. It looks like a hell of a amount of fun.
I think I would be more like Rory though.
No, it looks like a good old fashioned hit a dude in the face for no reason kind of fun. Like,
Yeah, I'd probably be the dude playing the piano.
you go ahead, punch a dude in the face, throw a chair at him, hit like slam his ass through a table, but that's it, you know?
Yeah, I'd
Nobody's
like to
gonna
break
die in a bar
glass.
brawl.
Yeah, I'd like to break glass on someone's head.
That'd be sick.
I wanna
Like
do
just to break it just once.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Nobody
Rory was
dies,
out
though.
the whole time. He was just like,
Yeah, Sarah beat him.
Yeah.
yeah. Is there any other ones or no?
I didn't catch any
Did
more.
you get a preview?
No, but I could pretty much guess what's gonna happen in the next episode.
Go.
Fucking, we go back in time and save everybody as children's.
Guess what? We saw Lance with hair,
Oh man,
and they're at the funeral. I feel like whatever they do here on
Wait,
Legends
they're
is
at
going to
Laurel's
change
funeral?
something.
they're at Laurel's funeral.
No, they were at a funeral back in the day with Lance. His hair was like still there. It was somebody else.
What would it be then?
You guys think that?
I don't know.
This funeral that we did see. Can you help us guess this mystery?
You guys don't think that anybody on the team is gonna die because she offs one of them? You think they're gonna be able to save everybody?
Maybe Palmer dies. I know, we got that whole ominous, oh, your fucking love life is doomed.
Ray doesn't do anything wrong. Why?
No, he doesn't, but he loved the wrong woman. That's what our old version of her said, right?
Yeah.
It always ends in tragedy or heartbreak.
Oh, then kill Kendra, but not Ray. Nah, that'll be messed up.
Can't kill Kendra, or else the premise of the show just disappears.
I don't know, not Ray. Okay, then fine, bring Carter back and then have him die again.
Hey, Carter. Bye, Carter.
I'm excited. I want
Also in the preview, there's a baby that the pilgrim was after.
Who's the youngest? Who do you figure is the youngest out of all?
Jax.
But
That was definitely not a black baby.
yeah, the baby was.
Watch like them undo Laurel's death on Arrow.
That'd be awesome.
So that funeral is to date, and instead of Lance being bald, he has hair.
Yeah, and then Felicity is the one that's dead.
Oh.
She's just like erases from all existence, so that way there's no backlash because she just doesn't exist. So how can you complain about someone that doesn't exist?
It's a little messed up, and I don't know if I like it. I I think I do, but I don't know. I'm conflicted.
Hopefully maybe that's why they have so many breaks with all this stuff, because they have to. That's tricky. They have story of time.
Yeah.
Always changing. So it wouldn't make sense for them to go into this episode that's next, because you know how some shows do that? It's like when they cross over, it's only like this one thing that's like, well, like sort of like the Flash and Supergirl. It's like it's just left there so that may or may not be brought back to light.
Yeah.
I don't want that to be for this. It should have a repercussion in their timeline. It should actually like really affect something, and it would be nice for them to do it in a way that doesn't upset us. And this lady Pilgrim, we'll see if she's not just a one and done bad guy, because we didn't even get to see the other one. The other one is just like running around. We saw the dude in a black mask, the dude that Ray flew through, and then the other dude's just like lost getting beat on the head by Sarah or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to see what this lady does. She doesn't even wear any armor. She's got like a really nice nifty gun. Yeah, I don't even know what else to theorize other than something's changing next week. And we'll probably see the repercussions on Arrow and maybe Flash. What if it's like so jacked up where she's just like really hard to kill, so they have to take their old selves on the ship and they just have a bunch of kids on the ship?
I need my milk.
Teen Legends of Tomorrow. I don't know how I feel about this, but I didn't know I wanted it till now.
What would their daycare name be?
The Last Refuge.
Ah!
That's so morbid. That's the thing. They built this up for like the hunters. That like, oh, there's this almighty group, and then that happens to them.
They get wrecked.
So if they can't take out one person, and there's 7 of them, hopefully she's more of an interesting character than just an assassin. Hopefully she's more than just a girl with a gun. That's what I want in that next episode. If you guys have to pick who's gonna die by the end of the season, who do you guys think?
Carter.
Other than Ray.
But that's my guess.
Okay, you're gonna stick with Ray and nobody else?
Yeah.
I was gonna say like maybe Rory like just like tries to redeem himself and he dies. But at the same time, I don't want him to die either, because he's cool. Any other theories? Nah? What do you rate this one?
I'm gonna give this a quote. For a bunch of time travelers, you sure don't know nothing about the future.
I like that.
Jonah Hex, 2016.
Well, Jonah Hex 1870.
Yeah, Jonah Hex, 1870.
I give this 9.3 Wave Riders out of 10.
I'm gonna give this one a sarsaparilla at high noon.
Oh,
damn
nice.
it! That one's so good. Any final thoughts?
I like it. I like Western episodes. I like Westerns.
Hopefully they do something like if they could reintroduce the character in some way, or will we all agree that it should have been more Jonah Hex, not just him?
Yeah, dude, it's perfect. They kill off Palmer and then bring on Jonah Hex.
Fudge me. Is it bad that I want to see that happen? But no, I can't turn my back on Ray, man.
I still got y'all feeling.
Yeah, but Ray Palmer, they don't have that character anymore. They don't have the bright person, the one that's always happy.
Exactly. Who's the most emotional one there? Kill them off.
That'd be Kendra.
Oh,
yeah.
well then it's just my choice.
You can't kill Kendra though. They need her.
She's gonna come back. Just hold off until she comes back. So like when she comes back, Carter comes back and she's not back. So that's just like a whole cycle. It's like a
They
circle.
can't bring Carter back because his spot's already been taken by John Constantine.
Is he gonna come? Is that confirmed?
No,
Oh.
but that's what I want.
With that being said, you guys, go leave your comments down below what you thought about this episode and what could have been done a little better, so that they could fix it for next time, maybe second season. Go leave your like down below if you enjoyed as well.
Over to my channel, Zodiac 207, where we got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Check it out. It's awesome.
Be sure to check out our movie pilot down below, as well as social links. And be sure to hashtag this episode with...
Well,
Are you gonna hashtag?
I want somebody hashtag that, but I'm going to suggest Legends of Daycare instead.
Yeah. That's the most random thing I've ever said on a podcast.
Yeah. I'm gonna hashtag this a legendary bar fight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, with your thoughts and theories as to what you guys think will happen in the next few episodes. Last Refuge.
Last episode's called Legendary, and then apparently the guy that's playing Booster Gold is going to appear in that, and then the season premiere of the second season.
Wow.
So something big's gonna happen.
I want to see Booster go, but I don't want it to be Nathan Fillion because I'm greedy and I want him to be on Marvel.
Yeah.
Papaya.